If you ever watch the videos, of the Stelvio Pass, and you see the guy sits in the corner and watches the corner, and you see a lot of the bikers taking the right-hander and coming off their bike, you'll probably find that majority of the bikers that are coming off are British, because it's very unnatural for you to take a sharp right uphill bend when you're too used to the roads here. Because you imagine if that was a sharp right hand bend on this country, you would be going out and up and sticking to the left hand side of the road, whereas being in Europe, you're in the right and you're staying in the right. So yeah, and then you're obviously, as you're going up the corner, you're trying to use the throttle and turn and bend. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. By the end of the 2 weeks I was there, the time I got to Luxembourg, it became second nature. You just need to commit. Like first gear, throttle on, and just hold your throttle, and then take the corner. Or what quite a few people were doing was try to take the corner in second gear. That's kinda, yeah. Stelvio Pass is definitely one that I would like to do. But some of the roads in Luxembourg are just mini Stelvio passes. It's just snakes up the hill, and there's one road that I need to try and find the next time I'm over there. And it was the whole reason why I started videoing, or how I wanted to start videoing my bike trips and bike tours and stuff. And I don't know if I've maybe told this story before, but we'll go ahead and I'll tell it again anyway. So, it was the first time I went over there, met my brother doing a bike trip. I'd obviously been to Europe before, not as intensive as the way me and my brother did it, but I had been over to Europe before working and stuff like that. It was the kind of first time me and my brother purposely met up together to participate in a common pastime. So we went to Luxembourg. I got to his, I think I left on a Wednesday morning. Or was it a Thursday morning? Oh, yeah. I left on a Wednesday. I was at his the Wednesday night. I had the full day Thursday in Arnhem myself, and then we left on the Friday. So the Friday was leaving Arnhem and going to Luxembourg via Spa. Then the Saturday we went out for a run, and the run was meant to take, the route was meant to take 7 hours. We did it in 5, because we don't stop for dinner and lunch and all that stuff, we just keep going. So we got back to the hotel, got a shower, went and get something to eat, and then decided to go out just for a wee run at night after dinner for a couple of hours, then back to the hotel couple of pints and then bed. Because I think the Sunday we were heading back up to Arnhem, and then we spent a day round about Holland and stuff. So we went out, and basically all my brother did, he set the sat nav just roads, and the idea was that we rode for 45 minutes to an hour, and then just stuck in the sat nav back to hotel. So that's fine, done that, rode out, stopped to the smoke and stuff like that, and then we started heading back. But when we started heading back, just as we were coming into Viaden, we came in from the, I don't even know what direction we came in, but we came in for a way that we none of us had ever come in before, or we never passed out in the runs and routes and stuff. And we were actually coming down, so Viaden sits in a valley, and on one side of the valley is a big chateau of a castle, and then the other side's a big mountain. Honest to God, man. Jesus. Yeah, so there's a big, so in Viaden sits in, as I say, sits in a valley. On one side you've got the chateau, and on the other side's a big mountain. So we were coming down towards the chateau, down the other side of the mountain, and if you got to a point where we looked over, Viaden was away down in the valley, the chateau was facing us. It just looked fucking astronomical. But to get for the top of the mountain down towards Viaden, you had to snake down a kind of hairpins all the way down the mountain. And I was at the top of the mountain looking down this. Oh fucking no, it's a bit dodgy that. I think I just went. Yeah, so when we've came down the mountain, looking over a valley, we're basically at eye level with the chateau, which is normally fucking feet above you. You're in actually Viaden, snaking down this road, and I'm at the top here looking down at my brother snaking down this road, and that's when I went, we need GoPros, we need cameras for this. And I kind of spurred on the camera idea, and it's been like that ever since. I came back kind of mid-August, and by the end of August I had a camera. I harp on about Viaden all the time, as you could probably tell. I like it. I love it. There's not a lot to do in Viaden. I mean, there's more hotels than there's anything else, but it's a good centre point. It's a good kind of start point for routes. And if anybody ever asks me about riding in Europe, I always say do a weekend to Viaden. Travel on the Wednesday. Travel on the Thursday. Depending if you're me or no. You leave on a Thursday morning, you're in Viaden for a Friday night. If you're Saturday, Sunday to do some routes round Luxembourg. And then that's you. Leaving on Monday morning, you're home for a Tuesday night. Don't get me wrong, there's 2 days there of hard riding, but it's fun. It's absolutely fucking fantabidozy. Me and the boys that are getting the bike, we're used to driving that long. So it doesn't really bother us. And all I do is I just stick the music on, do the Ricardo, stick the cruise control on and just batter down the motorway. I think I always stop. I only stop for fuel twice on the way down. And I think I always stop maybe total 3 times, I think. So I rode from here to Scotch Corner, and then from Scotch Corner down to Peterborough, and then from Peterborough down to Gravesend, and then from Gravesend to Folkestone. Always stop at Gravesend because it's a dirty service station. It's fucking manky, but there's serve some nice coffee. Coffee's nice, and every time I've been down there, it's been fucking roasted. And I mean fucking roasted. I was going to set up my 360 camera, but and I've not bought a X3. I bought one of the original GoPro Fusions just to see if I like it, but I can see it getting sold. I'm more a fan of 360 cameras. I'll leave that wizardry to the wizards. As you can probably tell, I'm not a techie guy. I like things simple, straightforward. That's why I like the old Luma Fusion. which I'm just starting to get into. I've just got the creator pass for that, which lets you do a wee bit more. Does time syncing and stuff like that, which I don't really need because I've got the remote. There's a house down here. Is it here? I don't know what it is. It looks funky. 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 That's a bit Final Destination loaded in it. Final Destination. I should have went up there and seen what was up there. I think it's in there. I don't think it is in there. Maybe down further. There's that funky house. I think we've done there. Oh, I must have missed it. Must have missed it. Fucking slow your roll, Petal, slow your roll. I don't want to look in these mirrors. It's a shithole, this place. Shithole! Scooter buddy! Scooter buddy! Scooter buddy! Oh, Paisley. Hey ho! Right there, that's that funky house there. For what that is. That ping was the Peaky Biker. We'll need to stop shortly anyway. The Peaky Biker. what it sees anyway. My eyes stinging. Fuck on it. Look, we're gone. Sneaky, sneaky. What do I need?